ensure its position in the top 25. The other trying to pull an upset and make a statement. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. We'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Sun Devils will kick this deep to begin the game. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. The pocket breaking down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
I really like the route here of the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. The quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
What a catch! They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks free.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Grab near the sticks, it's Williams. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the sideline. It's Henderson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off to the shotgun. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
throws a good throw. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, no change in the score. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense out there for their first possession. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays. I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Back to throw. It's Levin. Lets him fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Looking for some space. It's Brown. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab near the sticks. It's Moss. And they'll get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. And the tight end hauls in on the corner route. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. Wants to throw it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Jayhawks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kansas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Bringing it out. It's Brown. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Looking to throw. It's Levin. Caught in the backfield. It's Udo. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that sets up a return. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
The pass rush closing in. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pass interference. Defense. defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the Jayhawks will line up to boot it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Back to pass. It's Levitt. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs on the scramble. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback and they blow up the clock.
Incomplete. incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the single back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Receiver makes the grab. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. To throw, it's Levitt. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. And the Sun Devils will line up to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe.
The Jayhawks will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Running back with the football. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
Looking deep down the left side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Arizona State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a run to the left. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. is trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Running back has it on the screen now.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Jayhawks pick up enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains of that incompletion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
He'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The offense really clicking here. Looking to pass. It's Levin. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Sun Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That's a second and goal play for the offense. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Daniels. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for second down and very short now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after the incompletion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Tight end makes the grab.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Levitt. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Defense is coming after him. Caught near the sticks. It's Butler. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it.
Here he goes. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Handoff from the shotgun. Bites off a defender. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using his legs, it's Udo. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, that's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously good, but now we're at this point in the game. Critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Flying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, ASU. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
BHC up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. First and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a...
Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. He's in the clear. Headed for the end zone. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key.
Oh, the quarterback going backwards and forced out of bounds. It's a massive play by the defense. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On the move now. To be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make them.
Touchdown, Kansas. They take the lead in the final minute.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for some space. It's Udo. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And now the running back's got it again. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. To the air, it's Levitt. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. So a chance to tie the game here in the final minute of play. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will tie the game. Are we headed for overtime?
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Daniels. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, escapes the tackle. Breaks free. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Dirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Is on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. The sure hands, it's Williams.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to run for the first down. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The Jayhawks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. They go from jubilation to frustration. Touchdown here in overtime. Taken off the board. They'll get backed up and have to try it again. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on third down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it in the open. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. To the air, it's Levitt. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And now they'll set up third and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to punch it in or it's game over. Looking to throw on third and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
What a job of answering it, coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback, put a touchdown on the board, and now with all this momentum, man, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for 2 for the victory.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So the offense now will set up first and goal here in double overtime. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So we're set up now for the biggest third down attempt all game. Can the offense punch it in here in overtime? Pass rush closing in. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
What a job by this defense to come up with that stop. Good job of pressuring the quarterback. And now, big decision for this offense in overtime. Do you go for it to try to eventually get the touchdown, or do you settle for 3 in the field goal?
He's got it, and that's ball game. A walk-off field goal to win this one.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. Gonna run it. It's Williams. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic. Well, this is a game that these winning players are never going to forget. Nobody gave them respect, gave them a chance in this game, and they came in and took care of business against a ranked team.
And on the other side, it's just inexcusable if you're a top 10 team to come out and not play up to